I think, well, sure.
And abusive.
I love the abuse part.
Yes. Rolled up into one.
I remember what a singular experience I had with you just as a director. And the cheated part was I didn't get any screen time with you.
I know.
But I kind of felt like, in a way, Holly was your proxy. In a way, she was playing a version of,
Yeah,
right?
That's right, that's right. And I felt like I was part of the family. And in those days, I don't know, we came about in the days before they had video assist. So if people don't know, there are video cameras that are attached to the movie camera. And that means the director very often is sitting in a chair somewhere, who knows where they are, with the producers in a whole nother place, and nobody's ever actually there with you. But because I'm an actor, I can't do that. I can't not be there with
When you grew up in an era, too, where you worked with so many of the great directors, and that's how they did it, so that's kind of what your example was.
Yeah, and I think I felt as an actor, I felt kind of insulted that they didn't want to be in the same room with me in the beginning. Then I got used to it. I'm over it now. They can be wherever they want. They can be in a Winnebago in Mexico for all I care.
Yeah, and they may well be. My recollections, and Home for the Holidays, by the way, has become one of these films.
Yeah,
that everybody watches it at Thanksgiving, and I wonder if at the time anyone could have known, maybe you had a sense, that this kind of dysfunctional family, but it's a story with a lot of heart and some, I think, great messaging in it, that it would be something that, like, so many folks would relate to.
Well, I think that I don't know if you felt about this, but I was almost 30 at the time. I think I was probably 30, maybe a little. Yeah, I was almost 30. And I had ambivalent feelings about Thanksgiving. I remember Thanksgivings as feeling kind of sick to myself because I was, had eaten too much, but also it was just a little too intimate. I was stuck in a room with a bunch of people that I hadn't chosen to be there. We were just born together. And so there we were. Very often there's terrible racist things that pop up, and there's nowhere to go. You just got to sit there and just endure it. And knowing that these are the people that made you, this is part of your structure, it's part of your DNA, and somehow you love them, but you also can't stand being in the same room with them.
There it is. It got all that across. I just remember at one point, I think I flicked the whole turkey.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. And it hits the only truly miserable person in the whole piece.
Yes, and we had to inject the whole cavity of the turkey with as much juice as we could possibly get in there, so that when it fell on her, it was just like an avalanche of disgustingness.